G'day all. Just thought I'd give you an update on what's happening. This week has been a bit of a crazy week here in Brisbane. If you live in Brisbane or any part in Australia, you know that COVID's playing a bit of a havoc at the moment, and the local governments are closing us down, so that's a bit of a pain. So in Brisbane, we've been in lockdown for 8 days now, and they're going to let us free as of 4 o'clock this afternoon. Today's date is the 8th of August 2021. With the end of COVID, it means I can get back out and get the supplies that I need to continue on with the bus build. I started to do the plumbing last week, and before I could go out and get the parts, they'd locked us down, so unfortunately couldn't get out and get any parts. So it's been a quiet week with the bus build. With this video, I'm going to show you a little bit of what I've been doing in regards to the painting of the subfloor. Carolyn's also going to show you her latest creation that she's doing. She's been working on a sourdough recipe, and she's doing a really good job of it. For somebody that's loves to cook, she does a great job of making bread. So you'll get to see her latest creation, and also I'll show you a bit of what I like to do when we travel, being that we aren't able to travel at the moment. When we do travel, and I love to take photos, I'm a photographer, so I'm just going to show you a few of my photos that I've taken over the years, just to show you what I like to do. Let's get stuck into this video. It's only going to be a short one, and we shall get back into the full swing of it as of Monday, because I can get out and get the equipment that I need. Also, we have reached 160 subscribers, so that's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that, because being that when you start with 0, and it's taken a little bit to get going, but we're going well. My main aim is to get to 1,000 subscribers to start off with, so if you could share these videos that we're putting out to friends and family, so hopefully we can get to that 1,000 subscriber mark, which would be great. We also want to thank you guys that have been with us from the start, and all the new guys that are coming on, for your support, your comments, your feedback. It's been really great, and we're really enjoying it. And thanks to all the other guys that are putting out videos as well, because we learn a lot from that, and some of the videos we get ideas for our bus, which we're going to implement as well. So videos being made by other people is great, and we hope ours inspire you guys as well. So let's jump into the video and show you what we've been doing. Got some water-based bitumen paint from Bunnings, which you can see here. What I'm doing is just continuing on with waterproofing the subfloor. I'm doing that, seeing there's nothing else to do at the moment. It's a bit stinky, but it's got to get done, so while I've got time to do it, I'll do it. I've finished painting all the subfloor now while we're in lockdown, as I can't get to the shops to get any of my plumbing supplies that I need to finish that. So I've decided to paint all this. This is the temporary floor I've had down for a while, so I can walk over the floor without having to worry about just walking on the beams. But now it's all painted, ready to go, so once I finish the plumbing, I can then put this straight down. I hate this side of it, the painting side of it. It's a pain, it stinks, and it sticks to everything, this paint. But it's done now, so it's one less thing I have to do, and it'll make installing the flooring a lot quicker.
Hi everyone, I'm Carolyn. You don't get to see me a lot on these videos because I'm generally at work and I'm not much of a bus builder, but I can help Andrew sometimes. And what I thought I might show you today is, some about what else we do. I know when I'm watching videos of people, I think to myself, how did they come to this? How good they are, especially when I see the girls building the buses. And nope, I'm not one of those. I help Andrew, whatever he needs me to do. He's obviously the brains and the brawns behind it all. But when I'm not working, I do like to bake, and when we've been in lockdown, I like to bake even more. I made a sourdough starter a couple of months ago, and it actually worked, so now I'm doing sourdough bread, so I thought I'd give you a little look. So this is my latest creation, trying to perfect a bit of a pattern on the bread. The recipe's the same, so pretty happy that it'll taste good. Got the sourdough bubbles, so it's good fun to learn and see how it all comes together. Read stuff, watch lots of YouTube videos on it to try and get better at what I do. But I do it for the fun of it. It's better than working. I can't travel, obviously, like any of us at the moment, so it just gives me something else to do. Anyway, I'll hand you back over to Andrew, the expert.
Thank you, my darling. So what I'm going to do is just show you the pictures that I've taken that I've made screen savers for. So I'll just click through them and show you what I love to do while we're away on holidays. So all these pictures have been taken when we first started our house and pet sitting around the world, our international trip that we did, and there's also some pictures from when we were in Hawaii as well. So just flicking through, this is the Badlands in the USA, my favourite bird, the bald eagle. This was in Banff in Canada, in Switzerland, another one from the same spot in Switzerland at Beatenberg. This is in Canada at the Burchard Gardens. This is the Devil's Tower in the US. If anybody saw Close Encounters of the Third Kind, this was the rock they used. This is at the Grand Tetons, as well as this one and this one. This is sunset in Hawaii. This is Hubbard Glacier on our trip through from Seward down to Vancouver. This was in Switzerland on a walk with one of the dogs. There's a whole heap of plants growing. Once again in Switzerland, they had a market going on for Christmas. This is one of our favourite places in the world at Moraine Lake in Canada. Just such a beautiful place. This one speaks for itself, Mount Rushmore. And the little white line down the bottom is snow that was sitting on the railing, which I incorporated into the shot. This is another beautiful lake, Payday Lake, on the Icefield Parkways between Jasper and Lake Louise. And this is one of the rivers flowing down past the Icefield Parkway. This is Switzerland. We went up to the top of this mountain. I love to take slow water movement happening, and this one's in one of the national parks at a place called, I can't remember, and this one's the same. They're just outside of Gatlinburg. Just some more from our trips with the snow in Switzerland. This was in the main park of Spokane, one of the little wildlife parks we went to with the wolves. This was in Whistler. This was in Canada. In Canada again. The Golden Gate Bridge. This was the start of the COVID lockdown in the States. We arrived on March the 8th, 2020 as it started the lockdown. This was one of our last days in our RV, and this was up in Montana where we stopped for lunch, and we were making our way back to the airport to come home. This is one of my favourite shots on the Blue Ridge Parkway. And one shot that I took when I went out to help a lady out in Barcaldine in northern Queensland. I got up nice and late and took some photos. This one was at one of the President's national parks in America. So as you can see, I love to take my photos. I love to use them as screenshots. I get them printed up and put them on the walls as well. So that's what I like to do. So we're going to call it quits for this video, and we look forward to getting out of lockdown here in Brisbane so I can get out and actually do some work on the bus. So next week our video hopefully will be with the plumbing done and hopefully even the floor done. So thanks from the back stalls there, Caroline. So we'll get stuck into that this week. So hope you're all having a good weekend. And if you're in lockdown, I hope you get out of it soon. So thanks, guys, and we'll talk to you soon.